It's Monday, August 1st. Coming up live on The View. The hottest topic in pop culture today. Lady Gaga is our very special guest co-host, weighing in on everything. And she's taking the stage to perform her latest smash hit, You and I. Plus, Body of Proof star Dana Delaney's telling you what happened when she hung out with Prince William and Kate Middleton in L.A. And her wild night with the cast of Glee. Then, best-selling author Danielle Steele was just named the second most powerful female author in the world by Forbes magazine. And she's taking you between the sheets of her 118th book today. All that, hot topics and more, coming up on The View.
On The View, baby.
And she's nervous. With us, you're nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I'm so excited you're here, though.
Yes, I missed you the last time.
She wasn't here the last time. You're wearing my ultimate favorite print everywhere, even in a tattoo on your leg. Well, I love it.
Obviously, I don't have a love life because I was up all night doing this.
Are these your cards?
Yeah, these are my note cards.
That's awesome.
Actually, I had a funny story I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
Because I'm a huge, huge, huge Whoopi fan. And there's this one hotel that I stay at where there's photos of you, everywhere throughout the lobby.
With my clothes on.
With your, yeah. You're definitely dressed. So I went out with my friends one night and we had a little bit to drink. When we went back, we were going up the back way. So we saw this photo of you and I'm like, oh, I love her so much. I just want to take her up to my room. So I thought it would be funny to steal the Whoopi in the back entrance. And we got upstairs, me and my girlfriends were laughing our heads off. And I swear, 5 minutes later, I heard... And I opened the door and it's the hotel security and they go, we're going to need to have Whoopi back. You're talking about as I'm like kicking it to the side and I'm like, Whoopi out of here.
We have her all the time.
Yes, you do. You're very lucky.
Well, we know that the debt crisis has sort of been dealt with, but it's not completely finished. So we're going to wait and talk about that tomorrow. Because why talk about that when we have the fabulous Lady Gaga? I wanted to ask you because, Amy Winehouse passed about a week ago now, I guess it is. She's 27, an incredible artist. Your thoughts on the passing of somebody with such amazing talent?
I'm just so devastated and so sad. And I really couldn't speak for like 48 hours straight. I was in such shock. And, I just think the most unfortunate thing about it all is the way that the media spins things, like, oh, here we can learn from Amy's death. I don't feel that, Amy needed to learn any lessons. I felt that the lesson was for the world to be kinder to the superstar. Everybody was so hard on her, and everything that I knew about her was that she was the most lovely and nice and kind woman. So
a lot of people blamed her for her addiction.
Yes.
Right.
Which is stupid because addictions are serious issues and it's diseased.
It's an evil thing to do, too.
And also, I read that she actually, the reason for her death was because she stopped cold turkey and her body couldn't handle.
Is that what they said?
Yes. And
it also said, and she was 27, you're 25. Yeah. And enormous fame, and you have enormous fame. And it said that she struggled, along with the addiction, she struggled with the fame. This kind of fame is very hard to handle. You have. How come?
Well, it's a very lonely life, but I think that that's part of what we love about her. You can't have it both ways. You can't enjoy listening to someone sing sad songs about the blues and heartbreak and then not expect them to be truly heartbroken and expect something different out of them.
Sad songs.
Sure, I do.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm very sad, just like everybody watching at home, and sometimes I'm happy.
Beyonce was on the other day, and
Queen Bee.
the Queen, and she was saying that she took a year off from her career because she wanted to go to the Louvre and she wanted to go to this museum and see Capri.
So-called normal
she wanted to see the world, so she took a whole year off. What do you think about that?
I'm actually completely opposite. The other day I went, I woke up at 5 in the morning to go to Queens to go watch a race. People were running a half marathon and I wanted to see them race, and so I went there, and I went to a bar later with some friends and just had a couple of beers in the middle of nowhere. I think I want to see less of the world.
Stay home.
Yeah, I kind of just want to be with my friends, and I stay really, really close to the people that have always inspired
close
me.
to your family.
Yeah.
I know your mom was here the last
Then why
time.
do you say it's a lonely life? You sound like you have a very full life.
Well, I sort of treasure the loneliness, and I think as a female, as a strong Italian female, I don't feel that I necessarily need to be entertained by other things all the time. I like to cook, I like to write music.
I heard you make a mean meatball, is that right?
I do. Well, I think maybe Joy and I should have a meatball off.
Have a meatball off?
A meatball off.
But Gaga, I don't think that we can just throw away her terrible addictions. And you've talked openly about the fact that you did cocaine. You talked about it just recently in a television show.
Yeah, I used to do hard drugs.
And you did hard drugs, and you drank, or you drink. How did you get it? The easiest thing to do is to just keep doing it. The hard thing is to do what you did.
Well, I was so embarrassed. My dad sort of called me out about it one day, and so I stopped. I don't do any hard drugs anymore. I'm a little part of the Green Club sometimes.
What did your father, how did he do that?
You had someone to hold you accountable. Like, that was your dad. He held you accountable.
Yeah, what
He
did your father do? That's instructive.
My dad was like, I know what you're doing, and just so you know, I did it, and I lost every friend and everything that I ever had while I did it. He shared with me his life story and his struggle. So that was what ultimately changed my life. And honestly, it was the best thing that ever happened. I never went back, never
So
once.
are you trying to share this with the little monsters?
Yeah, I don't want them to do anything bad that would ever hurt them. I want them to be, healthy and happy. And there's a way to be recreational and be young and rebellious and have a good time and not hurt yourself.
I want to ask you about Happy, because was it 2 weekends ago already? My gosh, I know you've been such a huge supporter of equal rights, especially when it comes to gay marriage.
Oh, yeah.
2 weekends ago, gay marriage in New York City. Let me ask you, how did you celebrate? 'Cause it was really a day of celebration, especially here. What did you do that day, and how did you celebrate?
Well, I was in Tokyo, and I was getting ready to do this performance for MTV Aid Japan to help raise money for the relief.
Right.
And so I was there, and actually my yoga instructor, Trisha, who's from New York, who teaches on the Lower East Side here, she's a lesbian, and she's been living with her partner for years, and they have a baby girl, Lula, who's so adorable. And I just remember I got the news via Twitter, of course.
Where else to get news?
Well, of course. So I just remember I looked over at her and I said, "You're gonna get married, baby." And she just fell onto the floor and started crying, and she just started saying, "I'm gonna make my kid legit." And it was just so cool.
That's so nice.
We share a friend who is now also gone, another one who is gone, the fabulous Clarence Clemens.
Yeah.
You did the last piece with her. That was, he was an extraordinary, extraordinary man. And what was your experience like with him?
He really was kind of like a father figure. He really was. And the very brief time that I got to spend with him, I'd say, we had like 6 wonderful months of really close friendship, Clarence and I. He really changes your life so quickly.
Yeah.
And it's you don't know why, and you can't explain it, but he just has this godly spirit about him. You feel like you're in the presence of something so significant. And it was so important to me that he and I were the only 2 people in that video, and I don't know why.
It is, well, I'm thankful for it, because it's not only just a spectacular video, but it's great to see 2 amazing performers together on the screen or on the big screen, whichever you're watching. I'm watching a little screen, but that's all right. Now, you know, Gaga's gonna, pardon me, I don't want you to get mad. Lady Gaga is sticking with us at the table, and when we come back, she's going to chime in on some of our hot topics of the day. We'll be right back with more Hot Topics. Special guest co-host Lady Gaga, but I need to point something out to you because this is fabulous. Could you stand up, please, miss? Her dress is made of tea bags, and they're all tea bags and a teacup. I mean, it's kind of
very hard to miss, honey. You look fabulous.
Thank you. You're my hero.
Oh, you're my hero.
Thank you. Now sit down, baby, because we got to talk.
She'll never forget to that.
Now, the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine posted a billboard in Indiana warning that hot dogs could pose as big a cancer risk as smoking cigarettes, and claim a hot dog a day could send you to an early grave.
How dare they during baseball season put this out?
In summer.
How dare they?
I mean, what the hell?
I think that hot dogs are just jealous that cigarettes are more controversial.
What about a mentholated hot dog?
Okay, I'm going to be the deadbeat while we all make fun of this, because research from the American Institute for Cancer Research says, not just talking about hot dogs, but any processed meat that's been smoked, cured, or preserved with certain chemicals such as nitrates, and what they say is 1 serving a day of any processed meat increases your risk of colorectal cancer by 20%.
Well, you know
so we may laugh, but hey, guys.
I'm sorry, walking down the street,
kids every day.
walking down the street with the bus emissions, going down in a subway with all the funk that's down there, I'm eating my hot dog.
Right.
I don't care.
Okay. Let me take the other side. You are an adult woman, usually...
I'm giving my grandkids hot dogs. How about that?
Okay, I would like to say, on the other hand, please do not give your kid a hot dog every day.
I don't think anybody gives their kid a hot dog every day.
I give my kid a version of a hot dog every day.
She does. She does.
I like hot dogs.
You give your kids hot dogs every day?
Look, it's the one thing Isaiah eats besides oatmeal. He likes hot dogs. I give him hot dogs.
Have him check to make sure nothing happens.
Why can't they make it without these cancer-producing things?
Why can't we just
that's
wear
the
meat
issue.
instead? Where's your picture? You wore meat, right?
Yes.
I like that. I'm a meat girl.
Well, but you know,
that's right.
I think it's the food in general. Have you seen that movie Food Inc?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched Food Inc, and I think, you know, kind of it's a little bit manipulative, that billboard, but I think that really what it's about is how meat in America right now, just the way it's processed, is really dangerous. And I'm a meat eater. I'm an Italian. I'm a meat eater. But after I watched that movie, I couldn't even eat chicken.
Yeah.
And chicken's like not
the way
meat.
the food comes to the table is scary.
I only eat it if it was alive beforehand.
I'm eating it. All your dancing and so.
I think everybody should have a hot dog after sex. That's my suggestion.
Or during.
So do you diet?
Some people consider the sex to be the hot dog.
That's true.
This is true.
Do you diet?
Do I diet? I do diet. I eat really healthy. But then when I go home, you know, I'm really Italian, so we don't really have a choice what we're eating for dinner. It's just sort of they put it in front of me, and it's.
Well, what do you think of this? In a recent interview, fashion guru Tim Gunn was critical of Hillary Clinton's sense of style, saying, "I think she's confused about her gender with all these big baggy menswear tailored pantsuits." Now, this, I guess he was having a conversation on the George Lopez show, and you know, Tim is a fashion guy. Did he go too far?
What
was
man
it?
wears a melon-colored pantsuit? I've never. The first one she had on. And also, what about men in kilts? Are they having gender identity problems too? I mean, people dress the way they dress. I love Tim Gunn, but this is, I don't know what he's talking about.
She is most comfortable back there, and it suits her figure. In 1996, well, there she is in long dresses when she was state occasion. We did an interview in 1996, and there was snowstorm, and as you can see, I wore a dress, and she wore a pantsuit. It was the first time she had ever been publicly on television wearing a pantsuit. She has a lot of them. They're tailor-made for her by Oscar de la Renta, and they're better for her figure. So, you know what?
Bully, I think.
I think
And
so.
better for her life.
He's being a bully.
Yeah.
You know, I think Hillary Clinton has more important things to worry about than her hemline.
Remember what they used to talk about?
I certainly don't. I certainly only care about my hemline, but
Listen to this, because we're talking about fashion and things. Now, an Oregon woman claims she was kicked out of Walmart for shopping in shorts and a string bikini. Now, employees claim...
she's fabulous.
Employees claim she was removed after she became verbally abusive. She says they told her she was violating health codes.
I say give the woman a break. You know, she has, it looks like as though she has some sort of leg brace on if you see the full photo, which we don't have right here. But she also, it was 90 degrees plus in, I believe it was Oregon that she was in. I'm not sure. I think when it's that hot, we got to maybe break some rules.
We're not saying she has to wear a burqa, but she would get kicked out of a rehab center.
I don't know. I would go to the store like that. I want her phone number. She sounds like a good time.
That's you. Don't say it. Well, I'm going to send it to you.
Would she have been kicked out if she was like maybe more socially acceptable?
I think so.
If she looked like the Lady Gaga.
I think she would have been, actually.
Well, I do have some stories about airports and things that are...
They kicked you out?
Well, I was asked to change.
Put some clothes on.
It was a long time ago. They wouldn't do it now. Now it's more like, you know, will you please sign this on my body? You know, it's more like that. But yeah, I used to get, and I almost got arrested in Chicago once, and I'm like screaming, I'm the artist, I'm saying, and they're like, we don't care, you have no clothes on.
Well, the artist, the fabulous Lady Gaga, is going to get ready for her performance later in the show. We are going to be right back, and we're bringing back Dana Delaney, so hang out.